So if you've been following or eyeing this channel for a while, you know how much we love talking about UGC. A few weeks back in my Why Facebook Killed Your Ad Targeting in September 2021 video, I've introduced a TikTok ads specialist and UGC creator called Savannah Sanchez. And just to recap, if you don't know what UGC is yet, UGC stands for User Generated Content. So this is content created by your ambassadors, influencers, your customers, showcasing their experience with your products. This was actually the first time I came across her Twitter account back then in September, and then after looking at a lot of her content and keeping an eye out on what she was posting, I really came to the conclusion that she wasn't lying in her bio. So in this week's video, I'll be walking you through some of the best ads that I've seen her posting on her account. So reviewing some of these ads, which honestly are really amazing and that you could integrate in your ad strategy for this last and final quarter of the year. Oh, and that's something a little secret, but another reason for this video is that we've noticed here at the agency that in the past few weeks, videos have started to outperform still images. So just throwing that out there. My name is Justin and I'm the founder of Wizo Media, an e-commerce marketing agency specializing in growing e-commerce brands through paid advertising. All right. So we are now on her Twitter account. There's 5 ads I want to show to you today, mainly about, the type of content she posts and all that kind of stuff. So the first one, I'm gonna play it through and then I'm just gonna put that on mute actually, and then just walk you through a little bit of what she did here and why it's something good. So first of all, there's always a little story in these UGC ads. So yes, you may say it's fabricated. Yes, you may say it's not genuine, but it's not the point. It looks like this type of regular organic content you would see online, right? It looks like a regular TikTok video, and that's the main point. So when you run ads, you don't necessarily want it to scream ad, and UGC makes that work. Why? Because it's the type of content you see as a story. It's the same type of content an influencer would post, and it has this sort of same storyline that starts with, a hook. There's a little catch there, and then it leads on to the actual story. So bringing this back out here, we're gonna see the hook actually right there. So after several trials and error, I finally found a protein that works. But how did we get back there? Let's run it back. So hook, you start from the beginning, and then this is basically a pretty unique style of UGC video. So part of it shows how easy it is to order the product. So there's the ordering process shown in this video. Then there's also the unboxing that we've seen at the beginning and that we're also seeing now. So they show you everything that's in the package. So the customer, before even purchasing, somewhat has an idea of what they would receive and how that would kind of all look like and feel to them. Now looking back at it, she names, benefits, says that, it doesn't feel like she's wasting a workout anymore. I'm saying she, but it's actually a he in this video. And basically that's pretty much it. There's the storyline, says it tastes good, it's just, perfect, and then ends things off with a call to action. It's the perfect storyline. So you're gonna see that there's gonna be key differences in all of these UGC examples I'm gonna share with you today that she posted on her Instagram account, but they're all really great in their own and unique ways. So this first one is great, and it's definitely, all of these you should test simultaneously. I wouldn't say there's one better than the other, but something like this, showcasing, you start with a hook, then she shows the ordering process, leads on to the unboxing process, leads on to actually trying it out, showing how it actually works, how easy it is to just pour it into the cup, and then how great it tastes, and it's pretty much it. So shows the full thing, gives the potential buyer the full experience, and as simple as that. Now, second one, you're gonna notice it is for the same company. So let me put that on mute over here. Something that she posted over there, and that we've also seen working well for some clients, is this TikTok automatic robot voice. So I'm sure you've heard some of these videos online. I'm sure you've seen some of those. So it's not a human talking, and we know it. It's basically a robot voice sort of talking over. Obviously, it doesn't sound robotic in the sense that there's no sort of glitches or tacky sound to it, but it's more like if Siri or your personal assistant, whatever sort of device you're using on, would it be the Google Assistant or Siri, whatever they're using, essentially sounds just like that. So now she's showcasing that she's at the grocery store. She was looking at other protein powders, but then she's basically saying, too many options. With this option, with Gainful, it's much more simple. So again, showcasing the ordering process. Same thing, goes with the unboxing process, how it looks like whenever it comes in. showcases how to pour it into a cup, how easy it is, showcases the variety of options and how convenient it is depending on what type of needs you have. And then ends things off with showcasing benefits. Good for pre-workouts, it's good for recovery, and she loves it. So as simple as that. So you can see that the storyline is really similar to the last ad that I showed you, but last one was a male. So what's unique and good about UGC is that you can really segment your audience. So first one would have been an ad advertised to a male dominated audience. So that's pretty much it. Second one is more for women. And then in this case, also the storyline could have been tested also. The same man that we've seen in the first ad could have done these two ads, and they could split test essentially these two ads for gainful. So you could have had the first storyline, which is a little different, starts with a bit of a hook and then sort of rewinds and then starts back. This one is more about there's too many options with what's common, right? Most people, we assume that they're gonna buy the protein powder at the grocery store, just general sort of stores, whereas she's showcasing a better option with this. So problem, solution, showcases the full ordering process. Now this third one, different product, different company. Again, she mentions over here problem, solution. Same thing with the robot voice on TikTok. So you can see those different brands, but really similar format, works amazingly well. So basically shows a before and after type of solution. So you used to make it like that, had a lot of problem, and then now, boom, here's a solution. So let me rewind one more time, showcasing how frustrating it could be to use the traditional blender, how this is the type of problem that a typical customer would potentially be facing. And that can be done for literally any industry, right? Let's take something that's pretty much opposite of this. So sunglasses, an example. So if you're selling polarized sunglasses that have special tech in them that makes it that there's no glare for the sun, well, showcase the experience of using your typical sunglasses, how essentially how it gets blinding when you're driving in the car, how dangerous it can actually get, and then boom, you showcase with yours how easy it is, how there's no glare, and it's basically, again, problem solution. So if we start this back over there, she showcases again her option right here. So BlendJet is super easy, showcases how good it is, then boom, another again problem solution. It was hard to clean the traditional one. Now with this one, super easy to clean, it actually cleans itself. So basically that's another benefit and feature of that one. Takes less space, takes less storage, much more convenient. So again, there's sort of 3 times where she mentions a problem and then she comes in with a solution, and we always see the traditional option versus the better option, which is in the solution in this case. So going back to my sunglasses example, you could just always do a side-by-side, right? Showcasing driving, let's say with the traditional sunglasses, you exaggerate a little bit the angle, right? And you show that's a huge glare on the screen, and then you showcase with yours, so how easy it is. And then basically they could be also folding in a way that's much more convenient for you to put them in your pocket. So showcases that versus traditional sunglasses. And I'm thinking about the brand that I know of in mind, but also if the lenses are, as an example, that you can't really scratch them, then you would show with the key, let's say, scratching the traditional sunglasses and really exaggerate and showcase how deep the scratches get versus your product where pretty much no scratches. So always problem and then comparison with the solution. Now this fourth one is a pretty different style also. So basically is the process from scratch of somebody ordering from the mobile app actually. So this one is the photo book type of brand. So showcases essentially the person at first, browsing, and then how easy it is. And here downloading the app, browsing through the app, showcases a few features of this app. So it's pretty good. This is a little different. We're not talking about a product, but rather an app itself. And the thing is, that can be done with literally any other brand. So I'm guessing, and I'm sure that your website is slightly unique or a little different than other websites. So showcase and show your customers how would you go about purchasing from your store. One of the great times to actually do that is when you run a promo. So sometimes buyers or consumers are a little unaware of how your promo actually works, right? Do you need to put in a code on the website? Or is the code automatically applied? Where would I see the code if it's actually automatically applied? But you can show this through a video of yourself browsing through your Shopify store online on a mobile phone and then showcasing how you would order through that. And so there could be a voiceover with, again, the TikTok robot voice, or you could actually do the voiceover yourself. So here it's the whole process from ordering, from browsing through the app, and then what I like at the end is that she showcases the end product. So it starts with an app, ends with a physical product, and then showcases basically the start to finish, what it would start like for you to, what it would look like actually if you were starting to order this product and then starting to wonder, how do I actually get this to come to my house? And then in the end, she showcases the end result with the call to action. So something really important, always a call to action at the end of these videos, and that's what you want. You want to lead people to do a certain action if they've watched through this whole video. Now, this last one is another different style of video. So I've showcased a few different styles here. There's been the full ordering process. So there's been ordering process, there's been an unboxing, there's been a try on style of videos. I'm saying try on, but it's more try out with the protein powder that we've seen at first. There's been more of, again, problem solution type of videos, and now we're more of a testimonial form of UGC. What Savannah is saying here is that, she's basically talking about leveling up these ads. So saying get a UGC video, make fast cuts, add captions, and then make these captions pop. So let me play this out for you and then review this in real time, just like I did with the other ones. So showcases, first of all, lots of stars, and then with this, showcases authority, showcases that people actually like that, and then if we continue, showcases the product, talks about her experience with the product, right? So there's a ton of gimmicky bars out there, so she's doing a contrast with the competition, showcases how better their product is. So start the morning, and now she's talking, it's also really important, she's talking how she's integrating that into her life. So that's also really important, that if you know who your target audience is, you can really appeal much more better to them. If you're targeting, the businessman who's always on the go but likes to train and lives an active lifestyle, then how would you integrate that? Well, you would have an active man in front of the screen talking about their experience and how they integrate such a bar within the routine. And now in this case, for sure the audience is probably more female dominated, and she's saying how she's using that within her own morning routine. Now she's also doing a little bit of comparison with the competition versus what's, how better this product is. If we go, we can really see how these captions pop, and then the fast cuts, as we can see, every about 3 seconds there's a cut, there's a different effect popping up on the screen, and then in the end, company logo, and it's pretty much it. So really simple ad. And again, what I need to hammer down at you and say about UGC is that UGC is not difficult to make. The most common thing that I'll hear about e-commerce brands are like, well, what's the creative capacity that we need to have in-house to produce these videos? How are we able to produce these? How fast can we pump out videos, creatives like these? Listen, such a video is shot on your iPhone, edited literally through the TikTok app, and it's as simple as that. Within about 30 minutes, the video is shot, done, edited, exported, and that's it. The last example that I showed you has a little more editing done to it. It's probably done with the video software like Premiere Pro, Final Cut. Could also be done with other online video softwares, but nonetheless, it's something that you can do. You don't need to go all expensive with camera gear. It looks a lot more genuine and a lot more like what UGC should look like, right? So testimonials, more of a review, unboxing, if it's shot through your iPhone. And something also that I hear a lot is, well, what if, it doesn't really look genuine? Well, that's the thing. You want to make it look genuine, first of all. And for that to happen, you want the creator of this video to either actually be genuine, so actually be one of your customers who literally talks about their experience with your brand. That's the best, that is the most genuine reaction you're going to be able to get. Or you get somebody, an actor, or somebody like Savannah over there, who's a UGC creator, who puts themselves in the shoes of your potential customer and then creates a video as if they were that customer. So make sure to check out Savannah on Twitter and give her a follow at social_Savannah. She's posting a lot of really great content on UGC Ads, and I'm sure you're gonna have a lot to learn from her content. Again, I don't personally know her. We've never really interacted. I just came across her Twitter a few months back, or actually a few weeks back, I should say, and fell in love with the type of UGC she was posting and really had to share some of that with you guys. To finish off with UGC, at Wizo Media, we specialize with creative directions and helping you what creative direction you should take with your content, how to coach your ambassadors, your influencers to pump out that content for you, or how to coach yourself, on how to create these form of advertisements. So if you're an e-commerce brand or store owner making at least $20,000 to $30,000 a month with your store, I'd invite you to click on the first link in the description down below and book in a really short 15-minute demo call with our team. And on that call, what you can expect is to be given a free actionable plan for you for this last quarter of the year. We're gonna help you figure it out how to actually run ads for your brand in this last quarter. And if everything makes sense and checks out, if there's a good fit, then let's partner up together and then get you killer results for this last quarter of the year. In worst case, you'll leave with a free action plan to implement on your own. On that note, make sure to check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Peace.